Alright. Hello, everybody. Today I've got something different for you. If you've been following what Magic has been doing digitally for the last 6 months, you might be aware that they have a new digital version of Magic that they've been working on in a closed beta. This is still in closed beta, but as of recently, on the 22nd, the non-disclosure agreement for it was ended. So as you can see here, stream away. So I will take that advice. There was so yeah. The 18th relaunch of their digital release, other than MTGO. Yeah, this is not Duels of the Planeswalkers or 2012 or 2013 or 2014 or 2015 or any of those. This is MTG Arena is what this is called. It's let's take a look at things. First thing I want to take a look at is what decks we have, what cards we have to play with, and what we can jump into some games with. So we've got some decks just for starting things off. I think they're just like they are incredibly inconsistent. Wow, 1x and 2x's. Okay. Yeah, sadly not a sequel to Chandelar. But yeah, so we have a bunch of... let's actually take a look at our starting collection of stuff. We have a bunch of, like, one of and two of... So, MTG Arena right now is cards from Amonkhet forward, as far as what the format is on this. If I go into packs, you'll be able to see we've got, Amonkhet, Hour Devastation, Ixalan Rivals, and so forth. So that's sort of what we have for building. So we got decks of each color combo. Ooh. What's in cat combo? Cat, Veil Authority. Wow, these decks would put, some of the, like, pre-con, like, make some of the pre-cons look good with these 1-ofs and 2-ofs. Oh my goodness. These are quite poor. Hasn't been across. Yeah, Regal Carkle. Ooh, Crested Sunmare. Okay, maybe not as bad. Those decks don't have mythics. Anyway. So yeah, let's take a look at what we got and see if maybe there's something we can put together that we want to play. The way this system works, to explain how MTG Arena works, is that it has a card system where, you collect cards out of booster packs. Great, okay, open up a pack, you get some cards. But there isn't, unlike other card games like Hearthstone or Eternal or Gwent or any other digital card game that I'm familiar with this way, there's no dust system. I can't destroy these blazing volleys and get some sort of currency out of them. Rather, in packs and through like this little chest and such, you end up getting these wild cards. These are this is a common one, this is an uncommon one, this is a rare one, and you can turn these into any card of that rarity. The lack of a dust mechanic has me wary, kind of wary, honestly. Yeah, they've been, like, kind of shifting the pendulum on how they're handing out product and such, and it seems to be a little bit too much on the low side. We'll see how that actually pans out, but, like, like, it's very difficult to get to a point where it's like, I want to build this deck, because just how the way Magic works, you tend to need a lot of rares and such for that. Anywho, let's take a look at... I like the usage of the wild cards in how they play. It's like, okay, I've got like 4 of these, I can just go ahead and make these 4. Alright, what's the Dimir deck? Up to unsummon. Okay, Censor, Labyrinth, Guardian, Negate, Moment of Craving, Walk the Plank, Treasure Map, Cancel, Champion of Wits, Hornswoggle! Supreme Will, Doomfall. Okay, so this is just blue-black control. This is the best deck, right? This is just the best deck. It has a Tetsamok. So, the format for a lot of the closed beta was just playing, Ixalan Block Constructed. And, oh goodness, that was a format. Anyway, enough talking for now. Let's select a deck. I'm gonna go in with Cat Zone. Alright, so we got this little... Tackle 15 creatures, play 12 green and black spells. These are quests. Oh, thank you for the bits, Grey Candle. I appreciate that. Alright. So, really, let's jump into a game so I can show off the interface of how the game looks, plays. Fighting against Viking science. I wonder if I can change my avatar yet. Alright, what do we got? 4 land. I like Regal Caracol in opener. Appeal? Oh, that's Appeal to Authority. That's a strong card. This is probably fine. I have Regal Caracol, and that's why I want to keep this hand, just because this is one of the most powerful cards in this deck, just flat. Alright, so this is sort of our interface. We got our hand. You can hover over a card, take a look at it. Right-click on it, brings it up big. So here we can see this is Appeal to Authority, the split card. Let's just go ahead and do that. The game will auto-pass if you have no legal actions by default. There's a lot of settings that that you can change. And such here with holding, like, you can turn on full control, which gives you basically if you're holding control, or you hit shift control to turn it on, you're effectively playing like on MTGO. What is this? Cycling? I actually kind of want to cycle that. That's kind of garbage right now. Let's see if we can find a mana for Thrashing Broadsword. Yeah. That sucks on me. Yeah, auto tap is also awful. Like in the sense that it really doesn't. It seems to choose at random. Shrug. All right, so opponent is playing Black-White Vampires, which is one of the more consistent decks in the Ixalan Block Constructed zone. Like, not the most. There were better aggro decks, Merfolk for one, but it was one you saw around. Oh, right, I'm holding priority right now because of this. It's holding it every time I have priority because of Desert of the True right now. Alright, let's cycle that. Alright, Anointed Procession. Ooh, Anointed Procession with the Regal Caracol. That's nice. Let's get Sunscourge champ down. You can Eternalize this, which brings it back as a 4/4. For 4 and discard, which is nice. Alright, yeah. My hope is that I can just play Anointed Procession next turn, and then play Regal Caracol and make 4 1/1s. And then Radiant Destiny to give him +1/+1 Vigilance. That's our game plan in this. This has been updated since the closed beta, which is good. The NDA closed beta was NDA and closed for a reason, I suppose. What's this one do? That's the +1/+1 your team for 5. All right. Sure. If the most common vampire trick is the +2/+2 and First Strike. There's a couple others though with Amonkhet around. I'm gonna go ahead and ask them to produce one though. killing that one specifically, because if they played a trick on the bishop soldier, that gains them more life. Okay, so here's really good. This is gonna be great. We're gonna go ahead and play out our anointed procession. If an effect would create one or more tokens under your control, create twice that many tokens instead. It's doubling season just for the creatures. No attacks. So our Sun Scourge champion's gonna hold the fort. Now, Eternalize creates a token. So, like, we have that combination going. This actually seems like this deck has some thought put behind a lot of the cards in it. It's just that it's a little bit lower powered. Okay, let's form Vampire, I think, untaps on... no, comes to play taps. Sorry, that's the other one that untaps on life gain. Yeah, this one just, you can play from the grave if you've gained life this turn, which is really good. Oh, thank you very much for the sub. Oh my god, I forgot about your comrade Yeltsin. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying this. Totally Hearthstone. Anyway, Regal Caracol. Cats get +1/+1 lifelink. And then when it comes to play, it makes 2 cats. 2 cat. And anybody who knows about 2 cat... What was that cat noise? Hold on. I'm sorry. That's fair. Yeah, we got these cats. And we got, you can see, so we got, this is the Caracol, and then these are the cats made by the Caracol. You can, in the same spot. These all have lifelink, so we'll be gaining life a bunch, much like theirs, who also have lifelink. However, turns out that a trained vampire who apparently standing out in sunlight, that's a good idea. I think, actually, from what I know, these vampires actually can stand out in the sunlight. That's like a thing with them. Anywho, let's give Radiant... Okay, so here's what I was talking about the auto-tap being really poor at just choosing things in general. I have 4 white sources and 1 green source. Radiant Destiny costs 3, leaving me with 2. And, I don't know, you'd think maybe I'd want to play Initiate's Companion, but if I were to just play this, that would fail. It would tap my forest. So you have to go auto-tapping, and also they move around like that. That's not great. Yeah, we want cat, please. This has all the types that are visible, and then you can like choose others, but I like the way that it's just like types that are visible. Anyway, cats are on. They all have vigilance. Here's City's Blessing. So plus some vigilance. Do we want to just appeal? Yeah, let's appeal. Alright. In with the cats. So, we all have vigilance thanks to Radiant Destiny. I wonder if they've got like a removal spell for this. I don't think they're... At that cost, I don't think there is a way to really remove this. Yeah, okay. Okay, we got rank ups. Oop. Yeah, sure, thanks. Okay, so 5 more creatures, 12. Alright, I only cast 1 green spell on that. People probably, the old Microprose Magic game should be well aware of the auto-tapping. Yeah, I don't. To me, it's strange because the auto-tapping in Duels of the Planeswalkers was just better than how this game does it. So we need to win 2 games with a black-red deck. What's the black-red deck we got? Brazen Coalition. Okay, so we got Pirates. Scoundrel, March of the Drown. Hey, check out that skeleton. Daring Buccaneer, Fanatical Firebrand, Rigging Runner. These are all good. Oh, right, Direfleet Poisoner. This card's really a beating. Destroy target enchantment or vampire. I think that's an instant for 2. I mean, destroy target vampire, don't kill a cat. Captain. Yeah, we can probably. Direfleet Ravager, Stormfleet Arsonist, Neckbreaker. Okay. What I'm gonna do. Let's go ahead and give the pirate deck a run, and then if the pirate deck doesn't perform well, we can go ahead and open up some packs and see what improves out of it. That timer down on the bottom there used to go by like hundredths of a second. Okami Gerard. Not Gerard, but Gerhard. I can't keep a non-red hand. Like, this don't work. This does. Okay, this is a lot of removal. The cannonade here is the pirate, the barrage that only deals damage to non-pirates. Here we got a goblin pirate. And then we have a ravager here. We won't be hitting that for a while, but this seems fine. Yeah, Cinder Barons on top actually seems good. I want to draw into that. Let's get things rolling. Problem is they want you to play a lot of games that then stop the gold rewards after 5 wins a day. Yeah, that's weird. There's some really weird things with the economy right now, and I hope that's because it's a closed beta and they realize that there's a lot of things that are just, like, funky. Anyway, Goblin Trailblazer. You gotta block with 2 on this goblin. So, if they're pirates, though, this is gonna be... Yeah, okay. So here's the worst card in our deck. Deals 2 damage to each non-pirate creature. Let me tell you, if they're pirates, that's just not gonna do anything, ever. So... Watching Sea of Thieves. Ooh, how is that? Oh, do they have their own magma spray or something? They're wiggling. Why are they wiggling? Ooh, okay. Lightning Strike. That's good, because that Lightning Strike is like a little goblin pirate on the up there getting blasted. Okay, this kind of sucks. Again, Fiery Cannonade doesn't do anything when our opponent's just a bunch of, like pirates. I can't damage this. Yarr! Me matey. Alright, if you hit end turn, I think that's the full pass, like... Alright, let's go for the Direfleet Ravager. Hopefully this works well. Each player loses 1/3 of their life, rounded up. That's gonna be 6 for us, 7 for them. Alright. Oh, the banner. All their pirates get +1/+1, and whenever they play a pirate, they draw a card. It's gonna be tragic. Let's get in there. Like, they can trade here, but I'm still gonna make the... Oh, they have this up. That's why I keep passing them priority. I want to make this trade because I want to get Fathom Fleet Captain going. Yep. Got them both. Sure. Fathom Fleet Captain. The captain calls more pirates forth. You build a crew. Alright. Now, if they have anything else, that's gonna be really poor, because, like, they just draw another card every time they play a pirate. Wow. I like how that's just down at the bottom there. Like, we appended it. Okay. Captain Lannery Storm. Alright. Captain here makes a treasure whenever she attacks. And, yep, there's a little treasure. Blocks. Can't wait for best of 3, so candidate becomes the card I run 4 of and accept down game 1 in all mirrors. Yeah, that's... We ain't blocking that. Okay, we need to draw another pirate here to be able to be alive. Ooh, maybe we're not anyway. I believe our opponent has done our game plan but better, I think is how I would put this. Yeah, drawing our dead card ain't doing us any favors. Yeah, let's just go ahead and accept this, because this is... Yeah, we're good. Yar! Alright, that goes through its thing. Okay, what I'm gonna do, we got some packs. You can see little ripples on them. Okay, do we open these like no human ever has? Ooh, we kinda do. Alright, so yeah, this is a common wild card. You can turn in for any common. Legion Lieutenant's real good. Protean Raider. Oh, the Shapeshifter Pirate. Yeah, alright. Okay. Ceratops. Profane Profession. Oh, God. Profane Profession's it. Yeah, where's Open Packed Out Wave? I'm missing it. Okay. So that I can turn into any rare I want, is how those work. I think this is grayed out because it goes up towards that vault percentage. Alright. Triggers don't trigger abilities. Okay, sure. That's fine. Hey, Raging Sawtooth, you're fine. Primal Amulet. Probably can't do anything with that. Whoa! Legendary! This pack opening experience is the most underwhelming of all online CCGs I've played. Even Eternal has a more like... There's a thing happening here, but nothing like is going on with it. Right, let's open the Amonkhet ones. Channeler. Channeler's good. Prepare to fight. Alright, that can go in Cat Zone. Into Cat Zone. Yep, NDA's over, so we're doing some streams. And Harsh Mentor. Harsh Mentor's real. Alright, another uncommon. That's good, because I need more Chupacabras. Alright. This is still insanely more than they had during NDA. Yeah. Target creatures plus its power. That's a good bear. Jackal Wizard was that creature type. I think that's Consign in Oblivion. The Hydra. Desert Liker. Okay. Cool. So let's see if there's anything we can do to upgrade our pirate deck then. Is that just not in the deck? The Deadeye Tracker? Eternal... think we want Moment of Craving in like every deck. Because removal's well worth it. I'd sell Freebooter's real. Seeker Squire, we could upgrade something to. Cartouche of Ambition is minus one, plus one, lifelink. Okay. Play the Chupacabra. I should probably just make 4 Chupacabras, let's be real. Alright, here, any others? We got another Fanatical Firebrand. I could play 3 of those. That's a Marsh Mentor, which I have 2 of now. Put On-Crop Crasher in. It's not a pirate. Oh, is there Combat Celebrant in here too? That's alright. Magmaroth! How you doing? Honor of Devastation. I think that's all we got for pirates. Anything in multicolor? Nah, we're playing all our multicolor things. We're not playing all our Cinder Bands? Get in there. And do we have the deserts for this color combo? We can play the Deadlands. Alright, so I want... Oh. That seems good. And then we want to make some cuts here on the top end. Cutlass is fine. Hold on, how many more Cutlass? I only have 1 Cutlass? That's a common. Double strike on City's Blessing. That's pretty real. More braids would be good. And is Red Desert banned here? Dunno. I don't know if it exists. Okay, so I need 4 cuts. Let's cut the March. Maybe I don't need the Moment of Cravings. I think I kind of do. I think I need creatures more than anything else. Well, Rampaging for Essedon I've played, so I'd be surprised if that was, like, not a thing. Let's get Puncturing Blow out of here. Yeah, sacrifice the desert, put 2 +1 -1/-1 counters on creature opponent controls. Alright, how many... Hold on, I want to check. 7 common. Like, upping these to be some of the deserts would be a good idea. Oh, let's, owned, thank you very much. Yeah, there's a lot of cards I don't have. Neheb the Worthy. Oh, I didn't know you could make that one. And the... Ooh, Cut to Ribbons. Perhaps Cut to Ribbons would be good for this deck. Alright. But really... That's an uncommon. I don't really want to make those on my uncommons. It's fine. Let's just see how this runs. Like, I'm 100% certain the first 4 uncommons I'm going to make are 3 Chupacabras. And by that I mean this deck should probably have 4 Chupacabras. Every deck should probably have 4 Chupacabras. Alright. Let's see how this one goes. Okay, we got a good 1-drop and a some actual good follow-ups. This actually looks nice. Like, Daring Buccaneer needs us to... Okay, and you're playing Desert of the Glorified, which means that you're likely playing... let's reveal a pirate card, please. And we'll reveal Fathom Fleet Captain. Because that's going to be my play next turn anyways. So is this like control? This desert says to me some sort of black control deck is the most likely outcome. Well... Nope, okay. So let's get that Fathom Fleet Captain down. Double strike. I'd like to attack with Fathom Fleet Captain and make a 2-2 for free. So yeah, as long as I have another pirate with the Fathom Fleet Captain, it'll make a 2-2 when it attacks for 2 mana. Okay, just ambush that. No blocks here, that's fine. Let's... We gotta play the Daring Buccaneer pre-combat here, because we need to reveal a pirate. This is kind of funky. But we reveal the Direfleet Poisoner, and then I'm just going to go ahead and attack with, like, play the Direfleet Poisoner. Oh, attacking pirate. Whoops, that's timing-wise is wrong on that. I thought I was already in combat. Might be. Yeah, I have made more mistakes in this, like, setup than anywhere else. The most common mistake I have made in this, game is like, if you click on combat here, it comes up with attacks. And the word attacks here does not mean that you are currently able to do attacks. It means that now is when you should hit the button in order to make it so that you can declare your attacks. Which is a completely different, like... Oh, I don't have a stop there. Okay. Again, with things that should not happen. Where do I change stops? Oh. Okay. Click for emotes. I don't want emotes. I want to put stops here, damn it. Okay. 5-mana 3/3, you say. Fight Buccaneer's Bravado. That's +4 damage. If we do it on Lannery, that should be lethal. We'll do Lannery next turn. Adanto Vanguard is the card that... So, when I mentioned the distinction between the button saying combat and the button saying attackers, this is the card that causes it. Because you'll hit combat, and then you'll be like, oh, okay, it is time to attack. You click on Adanto Vanguard, which has an ability pay 4 life to become indestructible. And then, you know... You can sort of guess the outcome there. Alright. We got our win with our pirate deck, though. Sure, what's our card? Chart Course is real. Alright. So we need one more attacker and one more win with a black-red deck. Let's jump on in. The thing I am waiting for, so this whole, like, sort of like sealed constructed format, doesn't really, like, I don't know, I don't care too terribly much for it. Like, it's neat. It was neat when, like, to kind of jump in. Oh, okay, it jumped in. Damn it. I thought that was, like, it having a disconnect issue. Why is that? That's weird that that's there. Anywho, I'm waiting for when this game actually has draft, which is one of the main modes that they said they were going to have by the end of this month, but apparently got pushed back. They said they wanted it when they put it out of NDA, but anyway, we're on the Amonkhet map. The maps don't really have that much going on. This looks fine. Swashbuckler, Kitesail Freebooter's real good. Deadlands is 1 mana. Yeah, that's fine. By the way, this is like the same sound effect. Alright, so we got Magma Spray up. 3 colors, huh? Alright. Let's check out what's going on. Kitesail Freebooter lets us look at our opponent's hand. Oh, because this costs life, we need to do it that way. Okay, whenever a creature enters battlefield under your control, explores 3 lands, a Seeker Squire, which explores, and a Dire Fleet Poisoner. Okay. Oh, do those stay revealed? Oh my god. I can't see them all, but... Oh, I can, yeah, I can... That's new. The hovering over waterfalls thing makes me feel like we're in Rabanaster. Like in the Garum Scythe waterways, I think is what they're called. Alright, let's go ahead and get down some pirates. Reveal a pirate, please. We're gonna reveal our Dire Fleet Captain, seeing as that's our play for the turn. And then it is manually making us tap because our... Alright, 1 attacker. So they still have a Death Toucher. Seeker Squire. We still know everything in our opponent's hand. 3 lands. Journey to Eternity. Okay, this is something we'll be able to short circuit with Magma Spray, which is really good. Journey to Eternity is like this really, really strong value card for our opponent. Let's combat. So I want the Dire Fleet in. I don't want the Daring Buccaneer in. I just want the 1/1/1 on this. They'd have to double block, and then we get to blow them out. Huh? It's a better manual control here. So my hope is that if they go for the double block, I will go for the blowout on them. Why would I do it that order? Why is that your default? Anywho, because their hand is 3 lands and then Journey to Eternity. Like, they don't have anything. So let's leave them with actually nothing. So they draw a useless card, and they have a bunch of lands. From here, we should be able to get out of this one pretty easily in our favor. Because this gets to attack for 7. We play our Captain. We play our Swashbuckler. And they have to top deck a Wrath to win here. And we have lethal on this. Okay. I'll tap their double black there. If they did draw -2/2, they can't play it anymore. Do they live? They might. No, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ixalan's binding might make them live though. They have to trump block. Can't play that Chupacabra, so I have no play. So it just auto goes there. All right, let's. It does work if their opponent drew a revealed card from their deck, because the Journey to Eternity was a revealed card from their deck. They're on 5. Hey! It's Chupacabra! Yay! Uh-huh. I can't lethal you, can I? Yeah, I need to pass. Because this is only 4 on the attack, and then this would come back, kill another thing, and then they'd get back in the game. We need to lethal them, so we have to hold back. Okay, them losing a life is good news. That's horrible news. Oh, shit. Meow. Dreadful. Just dreadful. God, I needed that last turn. How do we win? Yeah, I don't think we can, is the actual answer to this. I think we just lose from this position. Because we're going to lose our entire board, and then this comes back, and now they can buy back Regal Caracol. So yeah, this is game. Ugh. Yeah, alright. Thank you. Oh, we got their gold for that. And we're trying to get our... Okay, and then that refreshes at some point. Yeah, I know that this is still in closed beta, so I don't know if you can, like, but, you obviously can't just get in if you want to, but I think you like, from what I had, like, heard, it wasn't that hard to get into the closed beta. This is slow as hell. Let's try it. Hell, flagship's nice. Anthem, my team. Hey! Okay, so Daring Buccaneer is going to reveal our Deadeye Tracker, because I don't want to reveal our trick. And we've got Magma Spray up. Oh, I guess I don't... Oh, our opponent's playing the control deck. That's gonna be very bad for us. We don't have a lot of card advantage tools, so a deck that's just going 1-for-1 with, like, removal and card draw is going to probably get through us pretty swiftly. Without a lot of resistance. Especially since it'll likely make things like Magma Spray dead cards in the first place. Yeah, okay. Which does mean that Magma Spray was last on the list of things I would like to have drawn. This deck is in dire need of a lot of upgrades. Okay, let's get this out here. Missed the 4th land drop. That's good for us. I'm gonna go for the flagship. I think the flagship resolving would be one of our best plays. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Reaver Ambush. That's fine. Deadeye Tracker is one of our best threats if that stays around. Okay. That's good. Treasure map. So they get to flip their treasure map next turn for nothing. That'll be... That fixes their, like, mana issues they're under right now. When this flips, it makes 3 treasures and then becomes a land, so all of a sudden the fact that they're stuck on 3 goes away. Alright, sell 2 cards. Sure. Let's see if they'll let me go to attacks. Sure. Kind of want to pump this up. I actually don't care about attacking with this. That's sort of the trick here. So, treasure map's gonna flip. They get a bunch of mana for that. We're still in combat, I guess? I'm gonna go ahead and use this. We're gonna get rid of Reaver Ambush and Moment of Craving. I don't want to draw a 1/1 right now. It's not on my list of cards I care about. Okay, so they can also eat the treasures to draw a card with the treasure trove. Treasure cove? Not trove. Treasure trove's a different card that lets you pay 4 to draw a card. Pretty good. Yep, that's... So they have access to their bigger plays now. I need to keep... Okay, they're digging? My hope is I can just use the flagship. And get some cards. Okay, that's good. I can go in with the flagship now. I'm happy about that. I want to get in with the flagship and try to... God, 7 cards in hand, though. That's not going to be a real big effect. Probably should still do it. What are they digging for? I wonder. Alright, Forerunner of the Coalition. This is really good. Okay, Forerunner of the Coalition. Is actually going to be really good on the turn. So, yeah, let's take action. I probably want Captain Lannery at this point in the game. Yeah, where'd the captain go? Captain! Then we're going to tap the Forerunner, seeing as that came into play this turn. Turn on the ship. And get in there. So, Fell Flagship is +1/+0 your pirates, and when it hits a player, they have to discard, which is nice. Okay, they just get rid of a land. Sure, I'm sure they're overloaded with lands. Okay, 6th mana. Oh! Okay, yeah, Golden Demise is a card that you are able to play in the game of Magic the Gathering. Damn. That's an instant, bud. That card has text! Captain! Captain! Okay, they probably didn't need that one, so that's probably a safe discard. They also couldn't play it, it's triple blue, and they've only got double. A lot of black. They have a kill spell for Lannery? Yeah, they got a kill spell for Lannery. Okay, we need to draw pirates to keep crewing this is how we're gonna win. Alright. What if I just keep doing that for the rest of the game? No! Hornswoggle! My hand's 5 cards, but all of them are worthless. Dreadful. It's the curse. Why is this revealed? On my deck? Is that the top card of my deck? Why is that on top of my deck? Also, why does it say haste? No, this is exile. Exile's the void thing. I guess there's just a Fathom Fleet captain that's visibly on top of my deck with the keyword haste, but doesn't do anything, so... Alright, they can use their Treasure Cove to sack this to draw a card. Okay, another blue. I've got removal for days. It's just that that's not what I need in any way, shape, or form. Okay, Cinder Barons I'm fine with, because that lets me play Dire Fleet next turn. The Bouncer. Oh god, I do remember when the end turn would get stuck in Hearthstone. Also, this is the same noise. Alright. Let's try to play the Ravager. This is likely getting countered, but It's our play. Hey! Hell yes. Well, look! Our Dire Fleet Ravager may be dying immediately, but they still, like, with their dying breath, they will set sail. Oh, there's the timer going there. Oh no, they have a kill spell for my flagship too? That'd be bad. Oh my god, they only have -2/-2. Yes! That's gonna get a card off them too. Oh! Shit. I did them a favor. That's bad. They had a card that Magma Spray would have been good against it, and then I killed it. This sucks. I've been played like a fiddle. Hey, can you get out of the way? Why would you negate the first one? Alright. I love Battle of Wits. It's my favorite. I don't like having to use our Lightning Strike there. Like, our Lightning Strike should be reserved for our opponent. Oh, crap. You have no max hand size on your opponent. Yeah, okay. That sucks. I don't think we have a kill spell for that. Well... Sure. We get the captain. So we can only take one hit from the Primal Tide. And we lose on the second hit. So the question is, how do we get those hits in? Yeah, so they draw a card whenever we play anything that's not a creature. They have no max hand size, and we can't counter that. Okay, sure. We take our lumps. If my opponent attacks, doesn't kill my dire... Oh, they have Tetsamok. This game is over. So Tetsamok just can reveal itself from your hand to put a counter on a creature, and then kills all creatures with counters on them when it comes into play. So, that indeed will be the end for us. Do not believe there is a singular card that we can draw that would get us out of this situation. Okay, there is a singular card we can draw that will keep us alive, though. And that's nice. It's always the Chupacabra. Okay. So we kill off Primal Tide. Next up... We need more Chupacabras is the actual answer to this. Don't think any of these monsters are licensed pirates. Chupacabra is the best card in, like, standard. I mean, sorry, in this format by a mile. Alright, opponent's at 9. We need to draw... Again, another Chupacabra is what we actually need, but I would accept a large enough pirate to take this down. Freebooter don't do it. Sure. Okay, I've got a plan here. It's a dumb plan, but it's what we've got, so... Here's our game plan. We're gonna have... The ship's gonna have to take the bullet. That's the only way out. Oh, crap. Well, okay, if they draw flying blockers, we're probably not making out of this. But this is our route. We've sacrificed the ship, get in with the freebooter, and draw chump blockers was the line of the game for the rest of this point. Alright. We gotta scuttle the ship! And in one final desperate move... we got the cannons, but that's not enough. Oh no. They're blowing up me bairns. Not me bairns. Fine. They ain't going down without a fight. Fire all cannons. Alright, we do get the cast 12, so let's grab that. Let's, Brazen Coalition. And we're gonna do what I plan on doing. Let's give me more Chupacabras. If you are planning on playing this yourself, this is the first action you should likely take. If you are playing this color combo, or sorry, if you're playing black in any way, the Pirate's Pet Chupacabras get a lot of things done. Let's take out Arsonist we don't need because that's way too expensive. Firebrand and... On the one hand, I want to take out Walk the Plank, but, like, come on. It's Walk the freaking Plank. Alright. Yeah, way too on theme to cut. We can't do that. I like that merfolk are immune to walking the plank, but like a kraken, dead. Yep. Super dead. Hella dead. You throw that kraken into the goddamn ocean and they don't know what to do. Island fish Draconis, dead. Get it on that plank. Oh, I added a bunch of black cards without changing the mana base. That's gonna affect me. I probably wanted to switch a mountain for a swamp, and that's, I guess we'll be paying in kind for that. Let's mulligan. This is horrible. Let's keep it. Dreadful. Alright. So we got all the pirate burn, but none of the pirate creatures showing up. What is our opponent doing? Let's kill that before it gets the counter. Crap! Alright. Fine. Alright, Tetsamok is here again. There's our friend. Look at how spiky Tetsamok is. So they're playing 3 Jund, looks like. If they have removal for the Scoundrel, we're not in the greatest of positions. If they don't, things are probably okay. Oh, they do. They've got a Moment of Craving or a Lightning Strike. It wouldn't give them the pause if they didn't. And they would have Tetsamok'd it if they didn't. So yeah, Moment of Craving it is. Which means that we, need to draw into some creatures? That'd be nice. Our opponent seems to be under a similar problem, which is a good news. Tetsamok. He's here. Oh no. Alright. Well, we're gonna teach a Chupacabra how to wield a cutlass in a little while. That'll be fun. I hope you're ready for those turns. I'm excited. I want to teach a Chupacabra how to wield a cutlass. It's in its mouth, by the way. That's how it does it. It's like dog. Okay, Kitesail Freebooter. Let's see what's going on. Full reveal. So our Kitesail gives us full intel, you can see, with all those. So let's see what we got. I want to know what we're fighting against. Splendid Agony. 2/-1/1 counters on target creature. Okay, so they're going to kill it. So that we can't get rid of their... Okay, so they got Final Reward, Cartouche of Ambition, Tetsamok, Master Man's Acquisition, cut to ribbons. Our opponent's entire deck is just removal. That's horrible. That's bad. Literally all 5 cards in their hand either kill a creature or searches for killing a creature. Okay. It's probably not good. Cartouche Ambition, +1/+1 lifelink, and -1/-1 counter. They're going to Mastermind Acquisition, which is just search your deck for a card. They can choose search outside of their deck for a card, too. Yeah, not ideal. We are... The Pirate deck is very, very elementally weak to this style, because we just have no cards that are long game. It's all just a bunch of really cheap removal spells and cheap creatures. Nothing that actually gets us, incremental advantage or even damage on our oh, okay. The Scorpion God, huh? Never control the -1/-1 counter on it dies. Draw a card. 3 -1/-1 counter on target creature. And Scorpion dies. Put it back in hand. Alright. Hey, bud. Well, put that back in your hand, you jerk. Alright, give that Chupacabra a sword. Okay, so Scorpion God just goes back to its hand. Are we doing the same thing again? My current game plan is just to eat the Scorpion God every turn until we get past here, but no, our opponent's smart enough to not fall for that. Okay. Well, let's eat this Vizier. Chupacabra's up. So they've got Ribbons, which is their win con. Honestly, this deck doesn't need a win con outside of Ribbons. Hi. Scorpion God's back. Yeah, this is what we call a constructed format, where people are playing real decks and I'm not. Yep. Definitely seen this. Yes, I have definitely seen this movie as well. God, it's back! You cannot kill the Scorpion God. You just can't. Alright. Wish there was a draft format in there. I thought there was going to be one of those. They did announce that when they brought it out of NDA, it would have draft, and then that didn't happen. So the Scorpion God and Tetsamok, I guess, are good buddies? Yep. So here's how Tetsamok works in reality. Tetsamok is going to put a counter on every creature I control, and then Tetsamok's going to show up. Tetsamok doesn't get a cool animation because it's a rare, even though it doesn't feel like one. Alright. wasted everything! Oh my god. Alright. We'll get there, damn it. I think every mythic gets an animation. Tetsubok is a rare for, like, draft balance reasons? Oh my goodness, there's no way. Like, Tetsubok is one of the best cards in it. Like, again, it's a 6/6, that's Wrath of God. This is dreadful looking. Especially because I don't like having this 5-drop in my deck with how this deck works. Like, Direfleet Ravager is really poor in the deck, and I think it needs to get cut. Are you clicking through and that you get dead, or is that transition that abrupt? Transition's that abrupt. Let's try this. Nope. Oh god, I forgot to do that again. I need to change up the land count in this deck. It's wrong. There's too many mountains now because I've added in a lot more of the chupacabras. We need to do that after this game. That's a mistake on my end. It's bound to cost me, so our opponent playing today. Yeah. And here we're seeing it directly cost me for not having done this. You know what? Nah, let's stop wasting time. Let's do it now. Like, I will not click on this screen. Alright, Dex. Brazen Coalition. Yeah, that's wrong. That should be like 9 Swamp, 8. Let's take out the Direfleet Ravager. And we want something cheaper. Let's add another goblin. Putting March of the Dam back in wouldn't be a bad idea either. Alright, this should be fine. The neck breaker. Well, this ain't standard is the trick, Pa. This is absolutely positively not standard. This is just Amonkhet plus Ixalan, which is 2/3 of current standard. No, this ain't great. Ooh, they got their own pirate. Gives them a treasure and gives them a blocker. We're just gonna go ahead and play out the poisoner, and that can still attack. So Forerunner would be cool, but I actually don't want... I want to draw, like, a land for next turn, so we're just going to play this out. Either way, if they have a -2/-2 golden demise, like, I can't stop that. Oh, hostage taker. Ugh. That's an annoyance. Glad we have the kill spell for it, but that is a big annoyance. Hostage taker is one of the better, yeah. Alright, we get our Fathom Fleet captain back. That's good. Next turn I can play a Neckbreaker, which +2/+0 is my team, or I could just attack and start building up a team with the captain, depending on how this goes. Are they going to spend that treasure for a minute? No, they've got another hostage taker, I think. Oh no, they're going for 5. Oh. Yeah, I guess that's a card that our opponent can play in the game of Magic the Gathering. This game is very good at replicating the feeling of bringing a sealed deck to standard. That is the feeling I am getting right now. I'm about 99% that it is impossible for us to win from this position. Just flat. So, the Scarab God is much like the Scorpion God, but this is more powerful than that one. It has the same when it dies, it doesn't, it just goes back to hand. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses X life and draws you scry X, X is the number of zombies you control, and it can pay 4 to remove any creature from any graveyard, bring it back as a 4/4 zombie with all of its text. Which means that our opponent is just going to be able to play Hostage Taker from their grave and stuff any play I attempt to make. Yeah, so there's Hostage Taker. Chasing that win for second one for more than an hour. Hour and a half, actually, to be exact about it. Okay. So they can play my Poisoner whenever. So they can't kill both. They can only kill one here because the Fathom Fleet Captain needs to be double blocked. Interesting. That scares the hell out of me that they're willing to take 5. Or go to 5. Like, I could kill them next turn. Do they have a way to kill me? Is that what this says? What do you have? -2, -2? It's probably -2, -2 the team, right? Like, you clearly have something, because seriously, I can kill you from 5. Sure, Chupacabra, that's fine. Like, that's not really that bad. I'm pretty sure I can kill my opponent from this if they're gonna... Please attack with the... Yes! Okay. Yeah, that's lethal then. I have no idea why you chose to make the plays you just did, but I am thankful that you did choose to do that. Because the Buccaneers' bravado, gives +1/+1 and double strike, so... this is how we're gonna win, right here. Oh, Captain, my Captain. I'll take it. There's no accounting for what your opponent may choose to do, which is the reason you stick in the game. I did say that there was a very low chance of victory, but that wasn't 0. Sure, more pirates. Alright, that gives us some gold. Alright, let's... what do we want? We don't want... so one of the things is I don't want to buy packs of rivals because they're always the booster rewards. So that's not worth it. Yeah, I don't know why they attacked with the 1/4. That was overzealous. 1 point of damage wasn't going to change their clock. All they had to do was sit back and block because I was just going to die to the Scarab God's text. I want to go with one of the Amonkhet sets. Let's go with Hour. Alright. Dunes of the Dead. That feels good. It's tragic. Alright. Oh, so our rare is any rare we want. Okay. Well, I think what I am going to do is... what does the Legion of Dusk look like? What's our pirate deck look like, and how can I improve it? Alright, here's how we can improve it. Let's get rid of everything. We're going to build this from the ground up. This is going to be our rather than our pirate deck, this is going to be our vampires. So, ground up. So, Sky March Aspirant. No, I don't want to make more of those. We want... take one of those. That I did, Bennek. Ooh! I want to play the cat. Look at that cat. Oh, look at that really great cat. It's like a tail. Well, let's put in the baffle end. Kaz, that is a really good way to improve our pirate deck. Don't care about... or we'll put Radiant Destiny, Queen's Commission in... wish Queen's Commission was an instant. I'd like the card a lot more. There's Devotion... I don't actually know if I want Trial of Solidarity. Cast Out I do want. Excellence Binding is fine. Angel of Sanctions. And then down here in our little pirates we want... or, sorry, I keep saying pirates when I mean vampires. I still want that even though it's not a... that in. Put in the moment of cravings, because you need to have early interaction with your opponent, or else things go really bad. So Sky Marcher. Ambush. How long has this version been out? 3 days? I want to say 3 days. Let's put in the Chupacabras. Sanctum Seeker, that's one of our best plays. Maybe a Dusk is alright. And then Profane Legions, Call the Feast, Fona. Then we'll have to make some cuts, because I think that's all we need, all we have. Alright. Let's actually cut Angel Sanctions, Champion of Dusk. I don't want Tetzamok in this. We do want the Champion of Dusk. Okay. Sheriff Dunes, Ifnir Deadlands, Forsaken Sanctuary X4. Do we have the Unclaimed Territory? Yes, we do. What are the important differences between this iteration of digital Magic and duels or online? I don't know how much I can actually answer the duels half of that, because I'm basically unfamiliar, having not played duels more than like 3 times in my life. But it's very, very different from Magic Online, looking like more of like a Hearthstone-y style interface, much more closer to duels. From what I've seen of duels, than anything else. Oh, actually, let's go Vanquisher's Banner instead of the Champion of Dusk. No, I want the opposite of that. Alright, and then I just need some basics, please. That's not basics, that's basics. Here, I'll get into a game and you can see the differences, what we're talking about. This deck is very incomplete. Like, extremely incomplete. We don't want to play with the Brazen Coalition anymore. We want Legion of Dusk. Honestly, I should have cut both. I don't think Vona's any good in the deck either. It's too expensive. This looks actually quite fine. We have a Curve, we have an Anthem, we've got the Oathsworn Vampire that can keep coming back because of Bishop's Soldier. Yeah, this looks great. So, let's play our Sky Marcher and get things rolling out the gate. Yeah, I should probably cut Vona and the Champion. And get, like, the real thing is I want this deck to be close to the ground, and this one isn't. This one needs to be closer to the ground with a Curve. Which, luckily, we've drawn into, but... Alright, so we want to play our Oathsworn Vampire. Comes to play tapped, we can cast it from the grave if we gain life on the turn, which we should. Okay, opponent's blue something. It's getting negated? Censored, perhaps? Censored's the most likely. Yeah. Nah, this is gonna suck. Alright, how are we stealing games from the blue-black control deck again this time? Censor is a card that looks very, very small in its impact, but is quite strong thanks to the cycling. Summon an island, sure. Fill the Ruin's nice to get. Let's play this out. We'll go and attack with the Oathsworn Vampire, and we can pump it with the Sky Marcher. Yeah, that's basically all we can do is flood the board and hope that our opponent does not actually have any type of sweeper, which is the fool's hope in a constructed format. If this were, you know, the arena or something like that, that's where I tend to favor that a lot more, but it's very easy for them to just play Golden Demise and wipe my board. Seeing as my opponent did build their deck for constructed. Again, the feeling of playing sealed deck against constructed decks is a lot of what I am getting out of this. Scarab God? Oh, search. Alright. Well, at least we can answer the search with Field of Ruin. It'll flip this turn, and then... Search lets you look at the on the back side of it. Let me pull this up. Visconta, it lets you look at the top 4 cards of your deck, pick a non-creature, non-land, put it in your hand for 4. Looks like they're not willing to flip it. Interesting. So next turn they can flip out with their Champion of Wits to draw 4 and make a 4/4. Yeah. Cycle Sensor, seeing as that's not going to work against us with 7 mana. I'm gonna blast that now. Okay. So Reaver Ambush known. Sure, let's go grab Swamp. Yeah, so yeah, the interface stuff, I have some issues with the interface stuff. The auto tapping is the biggest and most annoying with it, which I guess I haven't turned that off on the current. I should. The reason I don't like keeping it off is because of how goddamn slow tapping mana is. I don't know why it takes a year to tap a land. It feels like it has to be... I mean, I realize it's a second to do it, but, like, it's quite the annoyance. I mean, I do want to keep it on. Ugh. But yeah, I have some interface problems with it, and then there's, like, the format is absolutely not, something I enjoy. If I wanted to play sealed, I'd go do it at a card shop. I want to draft. I want to draft. That is actually what I want to do, is play draft. Alright, they unsummoned their air elemental so that I could not kill it with the Chupacabra, and then they're going to Reaver Ambush it. Yeah, it definitely saddens me that they did not introduce drafting at this stage when that was something that they said they were going to. I'm sure that they are working on setting it up. I just hope it's good, because I really like. I think you know from the streams that I do, you probably have an idea of what kind of games of Magic I like, and it's generally playing limited. I've played a lot of Constructed. I think I find myself good at the deck building aspects when I'm given carte blanche on what, you know, cards I can use or, you know, play, but the other aspects of it I just don't find as enjoyable. Hey, Kite Self Rebooter. I got no hand, so he ain't doing anything there. Alright, I'm gonna take 4. We're gonna try and steal this with my lands that pump my team, I guess. That's my only way out here. I need to draw like a Chupacabra for that air elemental, and then I'll land the turn following, I think is how this is gonna work. Okay. So next turn we need to draw a untapped land, and then I'll be able to attack for my opponent's life total if they're tapped out for some reason. You know, bounce my Chupacabra? That'd be nice. Okay, ain't that nice. I guess we do this. Squire's Devotion. Sack a Desert. Let's get some damage in. We gain 8 off this play, and our opponent is attacking for 9 next turn. Also, this halves our opponent's life total. This could be alright. I think what we need to draw in the next turn is probably a Baffling End. Or a Legion, the 2-mana 2/2 that pumps all your vampires is the other thing that would be really nice to draw. And by really nice, I mean probably as necessary to not lose. Okay. So I can't block. I'd love the all-out here if they did that. Okay. Bring me to 5. Oops. Get you out of the air. We're trying our damnedest here to win this one. Okay, if they have the 6-mana... Oh, they have Tetzamach. I believe they've got enough mana that Tetzamach is just lethal on me. Excuse me? Buddy. Sure. Don't know why you would choose the line that doesn't immediately kill me with no chance of a drawback, but that's fine. River's Rebuke is the card I was thinking of. It's just return all permanents, target player control, non-land permanents, target player controls to their owner's hand. Is that what Hexproof looks like? I guess that's what Hexproof looks like. Go to 1. You can Reaver Ambush only this. Weird that it won't auto tap for that, seeing as there's no choice there. Alright. I think we did about as good as we could there. But yeah, the other major problem I have with the current setup of the game is that the building of your collection is so incredibly goddamn slow, that you're going to, like, if you played to max out every win bonus, which I think there's 5 dailies and then the 15 weeklies that gets you a single pack 3 times a week, and then the quest one a day that's worth about 250 gold. The actual buildup of packs in that way is so incredibly slow that it would take months for you to get to a point where you actually have a reasonable deck in what you would expect for like a constructed format. And then by that point, there's likely going to be I know there's one planned collection wipe anyway, which means like what's the point? So you're trying to optimize this system that you just absolutely cannot. If there wasn't a collection wipe, it would be I don't know, the buildup of your collection is so incredibly goddamn slow. I guess you kind of have to point yourself towards a deck, and then once you have, like, it takes you quite a time to get that deck into a buildable state. I don't know. I'm not terribly happy with like how the economy of the game functions. So, anywho, I'm mostly interested in seeing how this drafts, but I hope you got a good feel for what the client feels like. I am pretty happy with how it plays, with some problems on... Honestly, the mana tapping has always been my biggest problem in the duels games, and this didn't improve on it and actively made it worse. But everything else about how the game plays out, I'm actually a pretty big fan of the interfacing. Stops have some problems, too. Okay, maybe I have more than just a couple little complaints. Maybe I have like 5 little complaints with it. I do like that they finally have it so when it reveals hand, you get to know that information forever. I don't like the combat to attackers thing, especially with certain cards. I pointed out before... Do I own a riddle form? I do not. I pointed out before the problem with Oketra... That's not what I want. Maybe I did. I do own it. I just didn't see it there. Yeah, riddle form. The problem with the Adanto Vanguard, this thing has the same thing, where if you're in combat and, like, you click combat and you're like, alright, I'm in combat, go to attackers. You click on riddle form, it automatically spends that 3 mana without ever asking you or prompting you, and you just lose your 3 mana. Other card news, have you seen anything regarding Artifact? I'm pretty excited about Artifact, which, like, basically when they announced Artifact, I was, like, negative caring. Like, Valve doing a game based on Dota, I literally could not care less. And then they announced, like, oh, by the way, we have Richard Garfield working on it. And it's like, wait, hold on. So, that excites me. That's legitimately exciting news to hear. So, anyway, that's about all I wanted to show with this. I might do some more of this in the future if I have better things to show off. The problem is that what you've seen here is everything that exists within a Magic Arena at the moment. There is only one play mode. It's best of one. It's very slow to build. I don't know that any future streams would show anything differently other than having slightly better decks. So, if you like playing sealed leagues at your local shop and the slow build of collections for that, this is basically a perfect adaptation of that format. Everything else, not so much at the moment. Anywho, that's about all I've got for today. Thank y'all for joining. I hope you did get something out of this. I know I haven't been able to, I've been itching to show this off. Like, show off how the game actually looks and plays and feels, and hopefully you got a good sense of that. And if you want to check out more stuff I end up doing, you can always follow and see when I start doing card stuff. I don't know what else I've got going on today. We'll see. Maybe I have other things going on today. If you want to support the channel, you can always subscribe. You get access to a cool emote. It's nice. I like it. Of course I made it. And then there's always the Patreon at patreon.com/Sly9. Anyway, thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.